Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with the Commonwealth Featherweight Champion and still Nathaniel. What a fight, man. I mean, for 12 rounds you stayed disciplined, you stayed controlled. We spoke to Joe Ham there. He said that the game plan was to box him, and that's what you did for 12 rounds. You stayed disciplined. Was that the game plan going in?
Yeah, the game plan was box for 6, see how it went, and then maybe step it up and start putting it on him. But we were comfortable after 6, and we just kept it and breezed to a win. We got the 12 under our belt for the first time, and that was kind of, I says, we'll go for the 12 here, and we done it easy. You
did get the knockdown, I believe, in the 8th or 9th round. I can't quite remember. Was there a point in there when you thought maybe I can step up a little bit here and maybe get out of him here, or was it to stay disciplined, stay controlled, because he still is a very good fighter and he could be dangerous in there?
He's a good fighter, and the thing about him was he was very sharp. His lead right hook was sharp when I was stepping in. So after the knockdown, it wasn't a case of rushing it, mate. What was the point? I was already 8 rounds up, so it was just box to the end and cruise to the victory, and not taking my foot off the gas. Smart work towards the victory, and that's what happened.
You've got an undefeated fighter against an undefeated fighter. Some young fighters coming through, like yourself and Jacob, are quite reluctant to take these step-ups so early on in their career, but you've done it. You've shown yourself that you can, according to your 3 fights prior to this fight, that you've got the knockout power, but you can also box for 12 rounds at a good pace. So what is next for you? I mean, we've spoke at length the champions in this division, especially here in the UK with the Jordan Gills, the Mick Collins out in Ireland. You've got the Lee Woods and the Josh Warringtons. Nick Balls as well, who's had a good win against Isaac Lowe. You've got all these great fighters. Yeah, Isaac Lowe's still hovering about this division as well. Can't forget him. There's some big names out there for you. Are you hoping for one of these guys to maybe step on and maybe the next belt after that Commonwealth, which is the British?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to step towards the British. Like I've said in past interviews, if something came up bigger than the British, then we'd take that as well. So just whatever happens, like you're saying, how many great champions and how many great fighters is there in my division? And we spoke about it the other day at the Radisson Red. Like, we could fight, rematch, fight each other, jet off to the next one, jet off to the next one. So there's so many fights there. It's really easy to make. And just touching on what you said at the start, like, a lot of undefeated fighters don't fight each other, and I just want to say, like, a massive respect to Jacob for taking that and trying to step up and come for it, because many out in the division wouldn't take that. So respect. Definitely.
When you obviously look at the division right now, and being that you are the Commonwealth champion, and what are you now, 11-0? That's 11-0. I mean, you're there now. The British title hopefully should be next, but how far can you go, and how good are you still learning? Is there still more to come from Nathaniel Collins? Because, like I said, these are good champions in this division, especially in the UK, and some tasty, dangerous fights for you if you get through these next 2-3 fights. So are you still learning? Is there more to come?
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm just trying to take things one fight at a time, box the best to my ability every time. Like we said, in the last 3 fights I got stoppages. You can see I can go in and fight and tough out and bang and do what I need to do. There we've seen that I can box, cruise to a victory. You know, I can do both, and, you know, touch wood, I've got a good chin, and that will maintain, you know, me being an elite fighter in the division.
I've got to ask, maybe a little bit out from the boxing, but you're known as the Nightmare, right? You wear crazy masks going into the ring, but you're very soft spoken, and you speak like a gentleman, and you're very respectful. So where does the Nightmare come from?
You have to sell yourself in this game. Out of everybody that's fought tonight, who are you going to remember? The guy that came in with a mask? The guy that came in, you know, I'm nice, and you see me on fight week and you wouldn't think nothing. Me and Jacob done a wee head-to-head, gloves are off type thing, and, you know, I've got nothing but respect. But if you seen when we got into that ring and the mask came off me, I was staring through his soul, because as soon as that mask goes on and comes off in the ring, I'm a different person. So, and that's how it is.
Can I put you on the spot as well then, since you are the Nightmare and you are a different person in that ring, but when you look at these guys that are rattled off here in the UK, because there is some big names for you, big money fights, sometimes it's about the money. So when you look at these guys like the Jordan Gills, the Mick Collins, the Lee Woods, the Josh Warringtons, who out of all them is the style that you would like? It is a fan friendly, it can be a great fight for the fans, but if you could pick one, who would it be?
That has put me on the spot one there. Probably Josh Warrington, because maybe for fan friendly, I feel like it would kind of be similar to Warrington Galahad, but I just think you know, he would come all night, and I'd be able to pick him off and move, and box because I've got the engine just to box all night, and I think I'd make him miss and make him fall short because he is quite small. So I seen him at a show in my third fight, and I stood next to him, and he was almost a hedge smaller than me. So that would be a great fight.
So what is next for you? The host for the Nightmare by the end of 2022. What are you hoping for?
I'm hoping that my baby girl comes out healthy, and I'm really looking forward to that in September. And if nothing comes up before September, who knows if I'll box this year, because you know my family's growing and I want to take time to relish that. So,
well, I've just had a wee baby girl 10 weeks ago, so it's a different kettle. It's a different. Honestly, that they melt your heart. These little things. So, congratulations on that. Hope your baby does come out all healthy and everything like that, and everything goes well for yourself. And listen, if we don't see you this year, 2023, then it's going to be a big year for you.
Yeah, absolutely, and thanks for taking the time as always to come talk to me.
Anytime, Nathaniel, you know it, mate. Listen, go and enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you, mate.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.